Born on January 3, 1950, in Fukuoka, Japan, Victoria Principal entered the world in a setting far removed from the Hollywood spotlight she would later command. Her father, a dedicated member of the United States Air Force, ensured that her childhood was one of constant motion, relocating the family across continents and cultures. From London to Puerto Rico and various American states, Victoria's early years were defined by adaptation and discovery. While such frequent changes made it difficult to form lasting friendships, they nurtured a deep resilience and curiosity within her. She learned to embrace new environments quickly, developing a sense of independence that would later become one of her defining traits. These formative experiences not only broadened her worldview, but also instilled a quiet confidence that would guide her through the unpredictable journey of fame and personal growth. Early influences and family foundations. Victoria's upbringing was shaped by a blend of discipline and warmth. Her father brought structure and a strong sense of responsibility, while her mother provided emotional balance and encouragement. This dual influence created a stable foundation despite the constant relocations. Her multicultural heritage further enriched her identity, exposing her to diverse traditions and perspectives from an early age. Education, though fragmented across many schools, remained a priority. Each new classroom became an opportunity rather than a setback. Victoria learned to connect quickly with others and adapt to unfamiliar expectations. These skills later proved invaluable in the entertainment industry, where change is constant and resilience is essential. Even as a young girl, there was a quiet determination in her, a sense that she was preparing for something bigger, even if she did not yet know exactly what path her life would take. A turning point and a new direction. Initially, Victoria envisioned a future far removed from acting. After graduating high school, she pursued studies in medicine, driven by a genuine desire to help others. However, life took an unexpected turn when a serious accident forced her to pause her education and reflect deeply on her future. During her recovery, she experienced a shift in perspective, realizing that her true passion lay in the creative arts. This moment became a turning point, not defined by loss, but by clarity. Choosing to follow her instincts, she moved to New York City, immersing herself in acting and modeling. It was not an easy transition, but her determination never wavered. She trained rigorously, studied performance techniques, and embraced every opportunity to grow. What began as uncertainty slowly transformed into purpose, setting the stage for a career that would soon capture national attention. Breaking into Hollywood, Victoria Principal's early acting career was marked by persistence and gradual recognition. Her breakthrough came in the early 1970s, when she appeared in her first major film role, earning attention for her natural screen presence and emotional depth. Audiences and critics alike recognized her potential, and she quickly gained a reputation as a promising newcomer. While not every project brought immediate success, each experience contributed to her growth as an actress. She navigated the highs and lows of the industry with quiet determination, refusing to be discouraged by setbacks. For a time, she even stepped away from acting to explore opportunities behind the scenes, seeking greater control over her career. This willingness to adapt and reinvent herself became a recurring theme in her life, demonstrating that her ambitions extended far beyond simply being in front of the camera. Rise to television stardom, everything changed when Victoria took on the role of Pamela Barnes-Ewing in the hit television series Dallas. Premiering in the late 1970s, the show quickly became a cultural phenomenon, and Victoria's performance stood at its emotional core. Her portrayal of Pamela combined strength, vulnerability, and compassion, resonating deeply with audiences around the world. Over the course of 9 years, she became a household name, admired not only for her beauty, but for her talent and authenticity. The role brought her widespread recognition and solidified her place in television history. Yet even at the height of her success, Victoria remained grounded, constantly seeking ways to evolve beyond the image the show created. Her time on Dallas was not just a peak moment. It was a foundation upon which she would build an even more diverse and impactful career. Building a life beyond acting. After leaving Dallas, Victoria made a bold decision to step into production, founding her own company and taking control of her creative direction. This transition marked a new chapter, one defined by independence and vision. She focused on producing meaningful television projects, often exploring themes that resonated with real-life experiences. At the same time, she ventured into entrepreneurship, launching a skincare line that achieved remarkable success. Her business acumen surprised many, but for Victoria, it was a natural extension of her disciplined and thoughtful approach to life. She proved that reinvention is not only possible, but powerful. By expanding her identity beyond acting, she created a legacy that extended into multiple industries, inspiring others to pursue their ambitions without limitation. Love, growth, and personal choices. Victoria's personal life reflected the same complexity and independence that defined her career. Her first marriage, though brief, offered important lessons about compatibility and self-awareness. Years later, she found a more enduring partnership, one that lasted decades and was built on mutual respect. Despite the eventual end of that relationship, she approached it with grace and understanding, emphasizing personal growth over regret. Throughout her life, Victoria made choices that aligned with her values, including the decision not to have children. She remained focused on her passions, her work, and her philanthropic efforts. Rather than conforming to expectations, she carved out a life that felt authentic to her. This sense of self-awareness became one of her greatest strengths, allowing her to navigate both success and change with quiet confidence. A love that left a lasting mark. Among the many chapters of her life, her relationship with singer Gibb remains one of the most deeply remembered. Their connection was immediate and heartfelt, marked by genuine affection and shared moments of joy. To the outside world, they appeared to be a perfect match, but like many relationships, theirs faced challenges that tested its strength. Victoria has spoken about the emotional depth of their bond, describing it as both beautiful and complicated. Ultimately, she made the difficult decision to step away, recognizing the importance of maintaining her own well-being. It was not a choice made lightly, but one rooted in care and clarity. Their time together, though relatively brief, left a lasting impression on her life, becoming a chapter she would reflect on with both warmth and introspection. Reflection, peace, and lasting legacy. Now at 75, Victoria Principal reflects on her life with a sense of peace and understanding. She speaks of her past not with regret, but with gratitude for the lessons it brought. Her memories of Gibb remain especially poignant, filled with moments of laughter, connection, and what might have been. Over time, she has come to accept that some relationships are not meant to last forever, yet still hold profound meaning. Today, she continues to be admired for her elegance, intelligence, and independence. Her journey, from a globally mobile childhood to television stardom, entrepreneurship, and personal reflection, serves as a testament to resilience and authenticity. Victoria Principal's story is not just one of fame, but of growth, choice, and the courage to live life on her own terms, leaving behind a legacy that continues to inspire.